good job when you see the real stuff.
It's incredible just watching that. Of course, that was Austin Butler in Baz Luhrmann's hit 2022 film Elvis, which received 8 Oscar nominations.
Well, now the acclaimed director is bringing the king of rock and roll to the big screen in a whole new way.
Baz's new film, Epic, Elvis Presley in Concert, showcases never-before-seen footage of the king himself, told in his own words. Check it out.
I see people of all different ages and things out there. And if I do something good, they let me know. If I don't, they let me know that. I work absolute to them, whether it's 6 or 6,000, it doesn't really matter. It's just, they bring it out of me, the ham.
Love me tender, love me true. Well, that's all right, Mama.
Baz, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, great. Listen, the guy directing the show this morning,
Lee, yeah.
Why was he always giving close-ups to Al? I want to know.
Well, that's the story of
Al
my career.
requires it. It's in his contract.
Just saying.
I mean, this is never-before-seen footage that you kind of knew existed, but the fact that you found it is
an accident.
truly incredible.
This is an accidental film.
Accident?
Accident. What happens is I hear that there's this mythical reel that maybe I'll be able to use the footage in the movie of Elvis.
Okay.
I send guys literally into the salt mines in Kansas City where they keep all the negative. They kick the door open. It's a bit, Raiders of the Lost Ark, bang. 65 reels of never-before-seen footage of Elvis in the 70s show at his peak, 60mm touring, and 8mm of his life never before seen. No sound. Takes 2 years to find the sound, put it all together, work with Peter Jackson, bring it back to kind of IMAX quality.
Wow.
And honestly, I've never had a film that has been embraced by generationally. I mean, in IMAX, we're seeing older people take their son, 10-year-olds jumping up and down to, Tiger Man. I don't know why Tiger Man. Must be the drums. But it's crazy what's happening.
I was curious, could you have made this film, like, say, 10 years ago, given the technology now, today, that allows you to create this? I mean, it is stunning how crystal clear
Al,
this is.
it's such a good question because there's not a single frame of AI in this film. Peter Jackson and his magicians took the negative, 35mm anamorphic, brought it back to life, 16mm, we were able to print it at a level. Look, this is happening. I've seen it in 4 countries now. I saw it here last night in IMAX. People are clapping and dancing in the theaters. And they say it's as close an experience to actually being with Elvis as they can imagine. So I didn't really do it. I just got out of the way. But I did do one thing. We found this rare tape of Elvis just talking unguarded about his life.
It was like an
off camera, yeah. He gave me one morning and he just said, look, I'm not going to be on camera. So he just tells his life story. And John O'Redman and I, my partner in crime on this, says, let's just let Elvis tell his story himself. He's the only person who speaks in the film. There are no talking heads. He tells the story and he sings it, and that makes it unique,
Have any of Elvis's living relatives, have they seen it yet?
Well, I know that Priscilla's going to see it this week.
Okay.
Riley's a great friend of mine, became very close with the family. There's something, of course, there's never before seen footage of Lisa Marie's a baby in it, so it's obviously it's a very, very emotional thing for the family,
You also want to bring Elvis to the stage, right?
Yeah, well,
tell us more about that.
Well, it's going to happen.
Back to the stage.
I don't know. It's not my fault. I mean, I thought Elvis would leave my building like about 5 years ago. The harder I try, the more he keeps hanging around. I mean, I've got Moulin Rouge here on Broadway, and I guess it's a natural thing. I guess I make theatrical cinema. Like Al, you're talking about the weather, talking about how cold it is out there. If you want to get warmed up, go and see any of my films people like to dance to. But this one, the whole family can go and get very hot with Elvis.
Elvis the musical.
We'll talk about that. The idea that generationally, Elvis right now it just spans every generation. Why do you think that is?
You know what? If you'd have said this like 7 years ago, I saw a video this morning on YouTube. Real teens, I mean young teens, never seen Elvis before in their life. And they're one of those reaction videos. Go on YouTube and put in Epic and see what comes out. These kids are going, first of all, they go like, wow, he's so cool. And the clothes. But I think what it is Elvis actually was a uniter. And he has an energy on stage. He didn't choreograph. you know, he orchestrated by singing. He brought everyone together, and I think he just has this incredible unifying energy that everyone can just, I mean, in a way, it's beyond understanding because he's that unique. You know, he just affects people.
One of one.
Baz, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Come back when the musical opens.
Well, yeah, and I'll come and direct another episode.
Oh, we would love that. We would love that.
Well, if you're just going to zoom in on Al.
No, we get that enough.
And again, your point is?
Yeah. I got you, Dylan. I got you. Close-ups next time.
Epic. Elvis Presley in concert everywhere. IMAX, February 27th. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch The Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.